Hey guys, Samantha the Card Girl here, and I wanted to come on and do a VR to Simon with the Hermit's Cave. He recently did a thing about decks for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. So I actually have a few in each pile, and one that actually fits into both categories. I thought it would be fun. So for me, decks that I bought for a reason, I'm going to start with my Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. And the reason that I picked this deck up is because I think it was around the autumn time and I was drawn to the darker images. I think this is not only is it a beautiful Oracle deck, but it's great for shadow work and for the autumn season or cooler months. So yeah, I was just looking for something a little bit on the darker side and saw this, and it's just so beautiful, and there was just something about it I had to grab it. So that's that one. Another one that I got for a reason was a copy of Traditional Rider-Waite, because I just felt like every tarot reader should have at least one standard Rider-Waite in their tarot arsenal, as I like to call it. I don't actually use this deck that often, but I mean, I do love it. I love the vibrant colors, and I probably, maybe you can tell a little bit, but I actually laminated these so that they would last longer. So yep, and then I have one more in this pretty pouch, and it's sorry, oh my gosh, I don't remember the name of it. That's funny. I did not save the box. Tarot Illuminati. That shows you how often I go for it anymore. But the reason I got this deck was because it has a very masculine feel to it, and I was looking for more decks for male clients because I seem to only have feminine, light, pretty decks. But that also shows you how often I have male clients at the same time too. I just I don't use it, so but you know, it sits on my shelf with all my others just in case. So again, gorgeous images, very stunning, easy to read. So those are my decks for a reason. And then I'll do the one that's kind of both, the for reason / season, and that is the Zombie Tarot. And I got this because in October I'm a tarot reader for a local haunted attraction, and it is called the Slava's Zombie Circus, and so I thought the Zombie Tarot was just too perfect. I couldn't pass it up. I actually found it in my local Barnes & Noble at the time, so I wanted to pick it up early enough that I would feel comfortable reading with it come October. And I love this deck. It's funny. I love the I just love the zombie theme to this deck, and it's really fun. Easy messages. I think that it's a very straightforward deck. Does not mess around, which I love too. Alright, so that was the reason I bought it, for the season of October. And sticking with those themes, another one that I generally only pull out in the autumn is the Ghosts and Spirits Tarot. And I'm sorry, again, when I did not save the box, I do not remember who it's by. Aren't the bags gorgeous? I love them. I love the ghosts. This deck was a little bit harder for me to get used to reading because there's just so much going on in the images. I feel like this deck would have been best borderless. You know, spread these images you know, all the way out and up, and yeah, this is not a deck that I pull out for spring and summer. It's not a light deck at all. I think you can do some serious shadow work with this deck too. So yeah, there's another one that I pull out around the Halloween season. And then the other Halloween one is the Halloween Oracle. Now I do have the Halloween Tarot, but I am such a Halloween nut that I use that one year round, so I'm not counting that as a seasonal, because that's one of my forever decks. So here we have the Halloween Oracle. Gorgeous. Did I show you the backs? Look how cute. So fun, so whimsical. I love it. And then just beautiful images. I love all the different skulls. This deck has quite a few different skulls in it. Just so gorgeous. And I love this. Yes, you have the keywords and stuff down here, but I feel like the images, they really allow you to use your intuition when reading. Just these cards are incredible. And I pick up a lot just on the images alone when I'm reading with this deck. So, okay, so that's one for the season. And then my last one is actually the Wonderland Tarot. And I pull this out spring, summer. Just, I mean, it's, you know, it's Alice in Wonderland. It's got a very spring, summery garden, you know, the tea party outside. It's just, it's a lighter deck, whimsical, so definitely one that I use during the warmer months, and I love it. It's so cute. So I'll just show you a couple. And I did also get recently the, what is it? Yeah, Tarot in Wonderland. I like them both. I mean, like, this deck, I love the cute size and the cute little tin, and it's great for reading on the go. But I love the borderless in the other version. Who doesn't love themselves a good borderless deck, you know? So that's that. And then now, decks for a lifetime. Decks that I could never see myself parting with. And I will always have. Shocker, I'm starting off with my Halloween Tarot. I actually want to look for this in the actual, a standard card size, because I know it comes in it. And then I think from there I want to trim the deck and edge it in black or orange or something. But it's just too cute and too whimsical and reads like a dream, and it's always on point, always accurate. I feel like it is the friend who's going to tell you things straight up and not sugarcoat things. But because of the whimsy and the fun and the cuteness, it's got a gentle approach at the same time. Just so cute. I don't know, is it fuzzy? I feel like it's fuzzy. It's not. I don't know why it's not focusing. I apologize. I don't know. I feel like a lot of my videos lately, things are fuzzy and I don't understand why. Alright, so that's that. And the other one, well, I'm sure not come as a surprise to a lot of you, and this pretty pouch is my Everyday Witch Tarot. Borderless! Whoop whoop! But again, so easy to read and has a gentle touch, but just a great deck. I feel this, it just always gets me to look at things from a different perspective. It's a great reminder for things. If I, you know, why am I struggling with this? And it lays it all out for me, like, you know this already, come on. You know, like, it just, It's one deck that I could not see myself without. My favorite in this deck is this Tower card. I love how the images are slightly lighter weight, but they are different at the same time. Yeah, this will always be with me, and again, it's another one that I laminated because the cardstock is unfortunately crappy. Okay, and then the Wild Unknown Tarot. It did take me a while to get used to this deck, but and even now I've had it almost a year. I still find that I occasionally will need the guidebook. One reason because I can't read numerals, so that's to my disadvantage. I you know, like obviously 10 of Cups, but like something like this, I have to sit there and count how many for it to start processing, which is kind of annoying and sucks. So I've actually thought about looking the numerals up and then writing the actual number down here, just to help me out with that. Readings would go a lot smoother and a lot quicker if I didn't get hung up on having to count whatever is in the suits. But it's a beautiful deck. I love the deck. I love the images. I love the simplicity, and it's just a great deck. I do love it. I always find, even though I have to consult the guidebook or count the things in the suits, it still always gives spot-on accurate readings. So yeah, this is another one I will never part with. Alright, and then there is one more in my decks for a lifetime pile. If I can get this back in. Sorry. Okay, and that's the Shadowscapes. Now, I know this is another one that has a lot going on with it, and one that they should have done borderless and stretched the images all the way out. I should laminate these two cardstocks. It's just like it's not going to last, but I had this deck once before. I ordered it on Wish, but the Asian version came in, and so I traded that, and I think it was through another trade, I want to say, that I picked it up a second time, but there was a deck that I wanted even more, so I traded it again. And I'd always regretted it. I didn't want to buy it online again, so I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited, and it showed up in my local Barnes & Noble, and when I saw it, I got it, and I'm not letting it go again. This deck is staying with me. I just love the images so much. Such beautiful, beautiful artwork. Yes, a little bit harder to read, but again, once you know the cards are all laid out and you just go with the story and the flow. And I apologize, I don't know why my video is freezing. It is, the messages are clear, and it is on point, just like, and easy to read. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to go through and review it and make sure that the pauses aren't a problem. Bye!